She on that step. All right, y'all. Welcome back to TTalk Thursday, hosted with Brie and Mo. This is your girl Morgan right now on the line.
And this is your girl Brie, and we are live from Bitch Your X Studio in Frisco, sponsored by the JPK Network. Please catch us live on 7:30 to 9, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we are so excited to be here.
Yes, tonight is our very first show, y'all. So pump it up. I'm so excited. We have a great show lined up for y'all tonight. The topic is, do you feel the vibe? Do you feel the vibe, Brie?
I felt it.
All right, y'all.
So did our fans.
We got a very special guest in the house tonight. Before we get to that, we do want to start off with a scripture. And our scripture of the day is coming from Job 8 and 7. So, I'm going to read that off for you guys. This scripture is very relevant to tonight's topic. And being that it's our first show, we thought we would start off with this good little, spiritual little vibe here. It says, though your beginning was insignificant, yet your end will increase greatly. That's coming from Job 8:7. We picked that because tonight's show is the first show, and this is a small beginning, but we are definitely looking forward to a very bright and big future with this show. Can't wait to see what comes out of this podcast.
Absolutely.
So y'all stay tuned. All right, so for tonight's first topic, and for tonight's special guest, we know him as Joseph. So just give him a little round of applause. We're so excited to have a guest here. But I'm going to let him introduce himself. He does have his own YouTube and, of course, a nice little following on social media. So we're going to pass it over to Joseph and let him introduce himself and tell you where you can find him and how to follow him. All right?
What's up, world? Man, this your boy Wazzam Joseph right here. And I'm truly grateful to be on my sister's podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a turn.
So
it's official turn up. So we're gonna get it cracking.
Sure.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Wazzam. That's WAZZAM _Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the Bible, JOSEPH, and that's time to get it popping. You dig?
Amen. I felt that though. It was in the Bible for me.
It was in the Bible, though, so you already know that's legit.
Oh, let me do my YouTube plug. My YouTube
For
is
sure.
the same. Wazzam, no underscore, and it's just Joseph.
All right. So, yes, before we get into why we really brought Joseph here tonight, let's talk about a quick little tea. We know that tonight's episode is the first episode, so we got to give you guys the tea behind why we're here, how we got here, and what it means to be on TTalk, the podcast. I am Morgan. I am part co-host of this podcast, and my sister Brie will tell you that we've had quite a journey this year, or this past year, 2020. Absolutely. We are now in 2021. And coming up to this podcast, it's just been heavy on us to do something that we're able to kind of be ourselves, spread the word about what we stand for, who we are, and just bring people happiness, bring people love, and just, affect the community around us. It's been so much sorrow, pain, gloominess, and we wanted to just bring people laughter and light. So, a little about me, I guess, outside of podcasting. I do teach, so I have that background as well as a spiritual background. We'll kind of get into that as well. This is one of my closest friends, my sister, Brie, so I would not see myself doing this with anyone else. Go ahead and take it over for me, Brie. Tell me a little about yourself, how we got here, because it's really her idea. So when I say co-host, I mean, I'm honored to be here because my sis really invited me on to the crew. So tell them how you got here, Brie. And
good sis, you don't have to boost me or nothing. You on the way for the ride, like always. We down for whatever. But I am Brie. Short for Chambrielle.
Okay, sis.
Give
him the full name. Give him the full name, though. Chambrielle.
Cannot call me by my government. That's only for special people only. But no, I am your girl, Brie. I do not have a good, beautiful career like everybody else. So I'm just an entrepreneur.
Oh no!
I'm just
don't
entrepreneur.
do that to yourself.
Entrepreneur. Don't do it.
I'm just.
That's
an
the wave
entrepreneur.
right
She needs
now.
a cue to clapping for that right
Yeah,
there. What you mean?
Shout out to the
All right,
entrepreneurs in the
what's my
building, you dig? Shout out to the entrepreneurs, you dig?
Yes, Yeah, shout out to all of the entrepreneurs, everybody out there doing their thing, because it is not easy just being in those shoes. I understand. I am an entrepreneur. I'm out here trying to do different things, trying to put my whole team on. Y'all know me. So that's just me in a nutshell. You know, you will probably learn more about me throughout the podcast.
Yeah,
I really can't
for
give
sure.
you all of me, but that's just some of me. And I am here with my good sis. When I tell you my good sis, this is my good sis, period, point blank. And everybody know how I'm coming. You know,
let's give them a small preview, Brie, of what they can expect, not just tonight, but like coming soon, at least like within the first month of this podcast. So some of the topics and the things that we just really been wanting to discuss with the world.
Well, sis, like we come in full blast. We're not playing no games. We got our good family coming on. We got our favorite sisters. I'm so proud of them, everything that they're doing. We're going to go ahead and just be uplifting in our communities throughout the world, kind of put everybody on out there. We're searching for people with talents, all type of entrepreneurship, everybody out there that is kind of making a difference in this world. Yeah. We about to just start touching different things. Christianity is nothing wrong with having faith.
Yep.
You know, so we just out here, we're just going to start exploring and trying to bring in the youth, kind of change our minds from all the negativity and just ignorant things that are going on. So tune in with us. Kind of keep your spirits lifted. Like, we really out here. Like, we just out here.
Some of the topics that you can look forward to are Black love, Black mental health. We've got HBCU versus PWI coming soon. We've got Feel the Vibes tonight. We've got some relationship stuff coming up. We've got some... we got some business coming up because, like my sis said, she is a very brand new entrepreneur and, you know, just launched her own business. So we want to talk to some people who have been seasoned in business as well as those who are new in business, want to promote Black business, and we also just want to give back in our community, talk about the things that are relevant. So not hot topics because we're not going to bite off anybody else, but current topics and things like that. We will keep those discussed as well so that we are always making sure we are staying up to date in what's going on in everybody's lives. But let's go ahead and get into the topics today. So I got two topics that have been on my mind. I shared them with Joseph and with Brie. First of all, y'all, did y'all see Trey Songz?
Who is Trey Songz, though, sis?
Trey Songz. I know fine Trey Songz. Fine ass Trey Songz. But for real, though, Trey Songz just got arrested, y'all, at the Chiefs game. I think 2 days ago. I'm not really that big into football. But it was like 2 days ago. Am I right, Joseph? 2 days ago.
Probably was.
Yeah. He got arrested, y'all, for not wearing a mask in the crowd. And this man, when he got arrested, put the police officer in a headlock. It's a video of him having the police officer in a headlock for minutes. Like, it was at least a minute and a half. He did not get shot. He did not get, like, tasered. They was very nice in dealing with this man, even though he had his hands on a police officer. Give me your feedback on it as a Black man, Joseph. What do you think? Well, you feel like you wouldn't even be here today. Put a police officer in the head like if you want to.
Stop looking like
I
that.
dare you.
Well, y'all, you knew what that was about, huh?
What that was about? He likes
celebrityism. How you say it? Celebrityism?
I'm just playing.
So, celebrityism?
Man.
Is it celebrityism?
I don't know, but let me tell you.
I don't know. But
Money and power rule that world, you dig?
Amen.
And networks, you dig? So that's about him just being an A-list celebrity.
But did they know when they walked up to him who he was? Because he wasn't dressed as
I'm pretty sure, though. Like,
everybody know Trey Songz.
I'm pretty...
Make it say,
Well, you got to think about
probably not old white police officers, though. I don't know if they know Trey Songz when they spot him.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody in the crowd said,
like
ooh, that's Trey Songz.
But it did look like it was some of us in the police uniform, though.
And
I did see a few of them, so we know who Trey Songz is.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure people were shouting, his name out, and it was.
They definitely was recording. There's a lot of videos that came in.
I seen I ain't gonna lie, I saw like 2 videos, but I ain't really paying no attention to it. But I didn't even know it was Trey Songz until.
But my thing is, let's go back. Screw back. This topic has been on my mind. First thing, because have y'all seen the anti-mask protesters that have come into Target and Walmart? They are white people. They come in. Calling other Black people,
they calling everybody. Like, let's
calling
be real,
them retarded, calling them stupid for not wearing a mask. I felt like Trey in that moment was with them, because why would you be mad because somebody asked you to wear a mask?
But my thing is
he trying to show his privilege? What is he trying to do?
These anti-mask workers, let's be real, they calling everybody stupid. They like, you so stupid if you suppressed. You so stupid if you believe in this. You stupid, period, for wearing this mask.
Right.
I mean, I get that, but I'm trying to figure out why Trey would be so upset that he would put a police officer in the headlock because he did not want to wear a mask.
They didn't approach him the right way, probably. They probably did was like, hey, put your mask on, you gotta go. Like,
okay, I get that. But when he got arrested for what he got arrested for, I think Black people took offense to it because they like, out of all things you could get arrested for, you gonna get arrested for showing your tail for not wearing a mask? When it's all this stuff, people, family members dying every day for this stuff, and you not wearing a mask, and you got all this money and privilege, and you sitting there smiling in your mugshot because you didn't wear a mask. Like, you're not doing us no favor. Right. Don't act like we rooting you on for that because we was like, you stupid.
I mean, yeah.
That's exactly why you see me with this nonchalant attitude about it, because it's like, once I found out about it, you know what happened. I'm like, all right, like, you know, any other cat on the street, you already know what's going to happen to that.
Right.
In that type of situation, whether it was me, one of my brothers, or something.
So do you feel
that.
like it makes us look bad?
Of course it makes us look bad. You dig what I'm saying? And that's not a diss to Tree. It's just about more so of him knowing he has that power.
Yeah.
You know, him knowing he has that power. And sometimes, and he might have been lit, because I think they say he was lit, huh?
I don't know, because I didn't read that far into it. I did see TMZs. It's lit.
What is lit?
Lit is...
you know what that is.
Yeah. 21
about to be what I am
people.
Right now in a minute here.
21 and up people, but, you know, he might have been on something, you know. But I don't know, like... You know, it's all speculation. That's what this podcast is about. It's all about speculation and talk. So we don't know if he might have said something offensive to the officer or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, bro, put your mask on, bro.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like for all the things we can get arrested for and we could be tackling down an officer for with this day and age, with the Mike Browns and Ahmaud Arbery and with the Breonna Taylors, all the things that we could be getting arrested for, we're getting arrested for because we don't want to wear our mask. Like, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, next topic, because on that note, I will be getting ignorant. So let's see.
Real, let's be honest with it, though.
I mean, I like Trey. I'm a fan. So it kind of hurts me to be like sit here and talk down about a man that I listen to on my phone on a regular. I can't say I don't have his music saved to my phone, because I do. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I thought he got arrested because somebody was bothering him. Like, I'm like, oh, he was sticking up for himself because he a black man in the crowd and somebody was taunting him. He got arrested for not wearing a mask. I'm like, so my thing is, silly.
so okay, because you know these masks are irritating. First of all, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and agree with these masks. I'm not gonna do that. But what I'm gonna say is, how would I react if, like, what would make me really put somebody in a headlock about a mask?
It probably the way they came at him. You're right. I'm sure they did not come at him respectfully, because a lot of police officers, the problem is they don't come at you respectfully.
Right.
If they just came nice, we would do what they asked us to do.
Right.
And there's a lot of times it's like, we don't give a F who you is. You know
right.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You gonna follow these orders, or.
But is that us as a culture though? Because I ain't gonna lie though, I am quick to pop off. I don't care who you are.
But why are we like that, Brie? When you get down to the nitty gritty, we've been suppressed so long and talked too crazy so long that when somebody comes at you, your first instinct and reaction as a black person in America is to cuss them out. I
can't answer why everybody else is like that, but I can tell you why I'm like that. I just like to cut up.
Right. I'm gonna move to the next topic though. This one's gonna get good, y'all. So I don't know if you guys know, but Danny Lee is a singer. Danny Lee. I don't know how to pronounce her name exactly. She is, I believe, Puerto Rican, black, white, of different descents here. That's her picture next to Trey Songz here on the screen. If you're following us and you're watching us visually today, which you can do on YouTube and Facebook, we'll give you the information later. Danny Lay,
you see that plug in?
I like that though.
I did. My sister's clean with it. That's why I chose her.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not a hater of her at all. I do have some things that I personally just don't like about her, because I feel like she's a pick-me type of girl that y'all been seeing a lot on the Shade Room. She's definitely a pick-me. In my mind. That's my opinion. They might disagree. But what we're talking about today is that she's made a song called Yellow Bone. I am a lighter complected. I'm not super yellow bone. I'm more of a red bone. I would say myself. But the issue that we've having with her is that she is dating the baby, one of my favorite rappers. That ain't the baby, that's my baby. She's dating him, and she made a song and she put out a caption or something. It was like Yellow Bone, that's what he liked. She has been known to be arguing with the baby's baby mama all on social media, who is a dark-skinned female. And then she got backlash about the song and went on and told people, stop being so sensitive. It's just the color of my skin. I'm a yellow bone. That's what he likes. Blah, 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 blah. She was talking her, you know what, and popping her stuff. And she got some very, very negative comments. One person, which I cannot remember the exact name, it might have been one of them Dows, Asian Dows, somebody Dow, whatever, said, you know, if you have been in America for more than 2 minutes, you should know that colorism is a huge issue in our community these days, and that this is inappropriate. While other people like Charlamagne the Guy on 105.1 The Breakfast Club said, what's the big deal? If that's the case, isn't the song brown skin girls colorism then? So what do you guys agree? We're all melanated people in the room. What do you think? I'll start with Brie.
Let's go ahead and start with this though. I do agree with her when she says everybody is sensitive, because let's think of this. Like, let's go back to T.I. Let's go back to when T.I. has his issue with his daughter Like, this is his daughters, and he's going to check her.
But get on color though, because they ain't
no,
color.
No, wait, though. I do agree that our community, our society, our culture is too sensitive nowadays. Like, you can't say anything.
We gotta cancel culture.
You can't say anything about the president election. You can't say anything about anything because people are so sensitive. We're not allowed to speak. We're not allowed to do anything. We can't even breathe hard. We gotta wear masks.
Right.
Like, we're so sensitive. I do agree on that. But colorism is a huge issue in the black community. I'm not gonna say it's a huge issue in the world because I feel like it bothers us the most, and because it's been suppressed on us. Like, let's be real though, it's a huge issue in our culture.
Do you feel like her song was
I thought the song was stupid.
Disrespectful gesture?
It wasn't even popping. Like, that song sounds so crazy to me. Like, it's just something she made up because she had time.
Yeah, she is not one of the most popping artists right now, so I will say that.
Right.
She's coming up, but she's not at top tier. So to me, she's on that like level C or D. What did you think about the whole post, the song, the vibe?
Tell me from a man's perspective.
Yeah, because
maybe
maybe we trip because we women.
Be
so
honest.
Be honest.
Well,
what you like though? What do you like?
Okay.
Do you have a preference?
Let me ask. So what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna suck me into this conversation like
preference,
that.
Joseph?
Preference.
Do you like white, black, light,
Tell
mix,
me
curly hair, straight hair, kinky, coily? What do you like?
Please tell me.
Sip that drink before you answer, though.
Because I got nappy hair.
Drink responsibly.
I got that kinky coily, baby.
Fruit punch, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what I like, right?
Right.
After this, I answer this. First of all, first things first. I have not heard the song.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear it either.
I'm not necessarily a Danny Lee fan or whatever like that. You know,
right.
whatever. Okay, cool. So my opinion is strictly on the fact of she's making a song about, light skin, pretty much just promoting her being light skinned or biracial, whatever the case may be. Just like your point where they said the brown skin girl.
And I like that song. That's Beyonce
jam.
right there.
What's the difference though?
Right.
If we're gonna keep it
that
a buck.
is a good question though. I'm not
if
gonna
we're gonna keep it a buck, what's the difference?
Even though I'm brown
can
skin.
I answer? Do y'all mind if I answer? I told Bree this before you came. I said, the only thing I saw, I disagree because I really like Charlamagne. I'm a Charlamagne fan. When I saw him, I actually watched that whole interview. It was a rumor report, and I watched it. It was about 7 minutes long. Y'all should check it out because it was a good topic. They talked about it and they disagreed and they agreed to disagree. Because he didn't like it, but then Angela Yee said. He did like it. He said it was no problem, but Angela Yee said it was a problem.
Right.
So I was thinking, only thing with brown skin girls is that we've never had any song like that to uplift us at all. We've never had anything. Well, on the other hand, light-skinned women and light-skinned people have always been looked at as the exception to black people, or the house niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's take it back. And I'm just saying,
right.
like, if somebody makes one song to uplift dark-skinned girls, when there's been a time of oppression where it comes to getting jobs, you can't be dark-skinned and get a job. When it comes to being a model, you can't be a model and be dark-skinned and get the gig. So I think she made, because Beyonce's not even dark-skinned. No. So you know what I'm saying? She made a song for someone else.
Right.
She made a song to reach back
but
to
did you
her
see the
community
video?
And say, let me give you something to uplift you.
Did you see the video of brown-skinned girl?
No.
You've never seen the video?
I might have. I don't recall. So I'm just gonna say no.
She had like Lupita.
That's what I'm saying. So it was a video. It was a video
yes.
of somebody. It wasn't about her.
Kelly
Danny Lee was talking
Rowland.
only about her. It was more of like a selfish,
selfish
thinking, self-centered type of song. Like, oh, I pulled your nigga,
right?
So then make a song. Let's just be honest. Like, she basically she been arguing with the boys' baby mama. So I feel like that was a song to take a shot at somebody.
And see, that's why I was saying, well, in the beginning, I didn't hear the song. So if it's a shot song, I understand what you're talking about. But then I kind of feel some type of way because if you are taking shots, if you taking jabs, I understand this.
His baby mama is chocolate,
right? But understand this, nothing's off limits. But at the same time, it's kind of like, with you being an artist and a celebrity, you do have to understand that you put out, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get positive feedback. You're gonna get negative feedback.
Yeah. She deleted her Twitter after because I think she was how she said everybody else was sensitive. She became sensitive because she deleted her Twitter and like got in her feelings.
So are you saying it was more so like the song? And I'm gonna listen to it probably after the podcast. So you saying the song was more so like, okay, I think I'm more popping than you because I'm necessarily light-skinned.
No, that's what. No. That's what Charlamagne was saying. They were saying the only reason why it's okay is because the song didn't say like I don't like brown skinned girls. It just said like light skin, yellow bone is what he likes.
In the verse,
so I think it was a shot
she was referring to her,
right?
Okay.
So that's what she popping for me because she said he like it, like she took him.
That's what I was saying. I'm agreeing with Brie. I thought it was a diss song to his baby mama because they kept going back and forth.
You took my man because you light skinned. You trying to say you popping? Am I wrong?
And not growing up, but moving to an area where it's predominantly white and going to a PWI and graduating from one, I will say that I do feel like it's almost like a battle between the light skin and dark skin when it comes to pulling certain men. Like if you want a dark skin or a black man, it's almost like a battle. Like, oh, who gonna get him? Is it gonna be the light or the dark one that's gonna pull him?
I guess y'all gotta be like Brie and just pull them all.
Well,
sorry.
Plug yourself in. Go ahead, girl. Plug yourself in. Well, I'm not gonna lie though, see, because I think more so too in. It's colorism in our community for sure.
It's bad.
But honestly, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I think it's more so on the woman's side.
Yeah, not with men.
So you don't feel that way?
Us browns, dark brown, chocolate, we popping.
No, but what about the light skinned men? Y'all be doing jabs at them.
Y'all do.
I be hearing people talk about light skinned niggas ain't style.
Sensitive.
I like being a nice light skinned man.
But look, majority of those type of memes came from women. Because they got tired of
they did.
They got tired of dealing with the light skinned, red bones, yellow bone men. They was saying how sensitive or whatever they was. So they once the Bow Wow, Chris Brown, B2K era died down, everybody started going to our side.
I never said it because you know what? I don't have a preference when it comes to a black man. I just like a black man.
Right.
I do.
I like a strong black man. I don't care what skin tone you are. I feel like that's the problem.
I'm not going to say
she's part of the problem then. Well, she's part of the problem then because you can't talk about colorism is this and that, but then you got preference.
Hold on. But my thing is, I'm honest with mine. I don't hide behind no songs.
It don't matter if you honest or not. Danielle was honest too when she got honestly canceled.
Hold on.
Her ass got honestly canceled.
You cannot
don't get canceled.
You cannot put me in the same boat as Danny Lay, but I'm not gonna lie to the people. Light skins are sensitive. A light skin has never even liked it a dark skin. Let's be real. They was colorism me. A light skin ain't gonna pick no dark skin because they want the cute babies.
To your point, I will say this, right? So a lot of women, they've noticed. Y'all seen my ex or whatever like that, and even women before that. So a lot of people, if they know me, they'll know like, okay, majority of chicks are biracial or light skinned. Well, I would say this though, because back in elementary and middle school, me growing up in New Orleans, majority of the
Creole
women, they like the light skinned dudes.
Right.
So light-skinned women just gravitate. I feel like in the black community, it's kind of like opposites tend to attract.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It is, and you just hit a point because that's how it was for me growing up. No, the lighter men, let's say white men, light-skinned men, they didn't like the dark-skinned women.
It be men to me. It be y'all because a lot of men don't like seeing themselves with something that look kind of almost like similar. Like it's like I don't know if a picture thing. If they like imagine how they look on pictures.
It's kind of like the exotic.
It's
you
the
want the exotic look kind of look.
Not even that, but like a lot of men just I see a lot of dark-skinned men that like a lighter woman, and then a light-skinned man who like a darker woman. Because they feel like they contrast on photos and they look good together.
Well, I don't think it was like that for me.
Now a lot of YouTubers and stuff, a lot of dark skinned YouTubers, a lot of light skinned YouTube men have dark skinned women.
It's because
even
they
white
away
men now
from
having
that baby.
dark men.
I've heard a lot of people say they choose their person on what they're gonna make that baby on because nobody wants a chocolate baby. Like that's the thing. I think they're putting more in. I do. I want a dark baby.
Shout out to the chocolate babies in the building.
I love chocolate.
We ain't gonna do that.
Shout out to the chocolate babies.
I'm cool having a chocolate baby though.
I've really heard people say like that chocolate baby thing, like it wasn't in style before. Like they're just now
they
promoting
want the kids look like Kim Kardashian.
They want light skinned babies. They want different looking babies. They want biracial babies.
So
they don't choose dark.
Because it's such a in a community. It's one of those things where people think you for sure gonna have a pretty baby if your baby's biracial or light skinned.
That's not always true.
It's for Brie, but I want me a dark skinned chocolate fat baby.
That girl
I want like something oompa loompa and fat and dark.
Son. I know you like
oompa loompa, fat and dark. That was a very detailed description.
She want a swollen baby.
I love chocolate, even chocolate that I eat. I just love chocolate.
I feel you.
Anywho,
wow.
I do feel like I don't know how to fix colorism, but I'm just being honest. I think I am the way I am because people was that way towards me.
Right.
So I guess I would have to let it go.
So I feel like this. Just kind of veering back towards the topic, right? Danny Lee. That's how you pronounce her name, right?
I think it's Lay, but I really don't care.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, love you. If you ever see this, I don't want to mispronounce your name. Whatever.
If you see this, then we ain't expecting you. We just telling you how it is.
Right. But look, if it was a jab, right? I feel like you just kind of gotta watch what you say. But that's with anything. The world is sensitive in general, right?
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
even just black people. Even white people are getting sensitive.
Right. It's real sensitive. But at the same time, if it's one of those things where she promoting herself like, man, basically I took your, you know what I'm saying? I took your man And she can't help that she is light skinned or biracial, whatever she is.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it is a diss. Like, yo, I'm popping. Like, maybe she might have wrote it like, okay, he left you to get with me. I'm not saying that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, obviously he don't want to be with you, so he like it over here where home is. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe that's.
Well, let's get a little deeper then, y'all. Let's get a little deeper. So, how do we fix the whole color thing as a whole? How do we fix that? Like this whole racism thing, this whole white supremacist, this whole being black in a white world, the fact that there's color inside of color. Let's get there. Like,
I don't want to get too deep into this. We have a great topic today, but let me just give you what my thought is on that. And I can only say one thing about it because I feel like there is only one answer to that. The one answer I could see that really would fix that problem is black unity. And that is like something that is not going to happen over time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take years and gradual processes of people realizing that we have one enemy, and that is white supremacy. Not white people, but white supremacy.
Right.
And once you realize that that's your only enemy, not Mexicans, not Danny Lay, not even regular white people that you work with and see every day, because not all of them see themselves as a supremacist, but just those people who just want to keep you oppressed and keep you believing that you're less than and that you're inferior to them. Right. They're the problem. But the only thing is that they see us as a target because they know that as a black people, we are very, very, very disloyal to one another. Mm-hmm. We're very jealous. We're very divided, and we're in competition with one another instead of supporting. Just like with this podcast, I've been seeing people post that they're starting up things. And I've been making sure that I do my best to like it and to listen and to subscribe and to be there, because it's already hard enough to start up something to be black in the world where your competition is white people who have money, who have born into it, and who are getting it just because they have a last name that says you're entitled to something. So I think as black people, what we can do to fix this is just be there for one another. Just be on one accord. Stop arguing about stuff. Stop trying to flaunt. Stop trying to stunt on me. But just mind your business.
Right.
And stop letting people, and stop falling out on every little thing. A black person ain't got to call you back. And then if they don't call you back, don't unfollow them.
Right.
They ain't got to be your best friend. They ain't got to follow you back. I mean, it's just come on. Like, we get mad over everything. And we take it out on one another instead of saying, I'm really mad because I'm oppressed by a bigger enemy than my sister or brother who not even bothering me for real.
Okay, so am I being too bubble-headed when I ask, do you think all racism issues or racism in general in the world can be fixed? Like, if white supremacy
no, it cannot be fixed because you cannot go in someone's heart and change it. But we can stand against it and, keep it to a minimum by just coming together and saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow them to divide us anymore. Right. If we do face a problem, it'll be we facing it together. But half of us standing on the side. Y'all seen sis over there. You see the people go in the Capitol, and then one little black girl over there standing on the curb rooting them on. Like, what you doing over there? Get over here. Get your. I want to get my belt out so bad. Get your butt over here.
Your business.
Like, sis, come over here in the house. Why you outside? First of all, it's coronavirus.
Right.
Get in the house.
But that's another topic for another day. We'll get.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, for real. Like, people got to stay together. Like, if we see half of us doing one thing, half of us doing another, that's division. Right. Get on one accord, stand together, and then they'll respect you more. They don't respect us because we show ourselves as a joke.
Right.
Period. All right. Now, y'all, I'm so excited. This is the topic at hand. I'm very excited to bring this topic up. We're going to show you guys on the screen what we brought Joseph here for today. He made a very good post on his Facebook, like he said it is, at Wazzam Joseph. And we are going to talk about this post because it did get a little bit of feedback. You had some negative comments. You had some haters on you, bro.
He did. Well, go ahead and read
that comes with the territory.
It does.
Go ahead and read it for us.
Yeah, so I actually took a little screenshot of it, so I'm reading from my phone. Don't mind me. It does say here that Joseph posted, "Don't talk to me about all that energy and vibrations talk. Talk to me about how God is good and how he is a healer, provider, and protector. It seems like many have forgotten who he is. ... Don't trip. I remind you." Management. He did have some. I saw some people kind of getting on you and not really agreeing with you. Then I saw some love. I'm like, why they hating on them? No. So just break us down. Why you posted that and what it was like when you first posted it, to hear people giving you negative feedback about something that is your opinion. Like, mind your business.
Well,
tell us what you meant first. Tell us, what do you mean by this?
So, mind y'all, I had to y'all had to remind me what I did.
You be talking
I talk too much. Sometimes.
You be talking too much.
So, basically, it's if the easiest way I can break it down is really our society is not a secret. it's a wavement society. Everybody follows the movement.
A trend, right?
A trend. It's a trendy.
And it's a revolving door with trends.
Right. It's a trendy revolving door society, right? And I felt, this is just something, me personally, I've talked to some friends about it, et cetera, we have to talk. And I felt that the trend, the devil is really using social media to veer people away from God,
No, but for real, tell me.
But for real, so social media has grown, it's become bigger and bigger. When we was younger, it definitely wasn't as big. So people are really, instead of praying, and I'm not. Trust me, I'm not judging.
We're not casting judgment. I should have said that first.
Because I don't wake up every morning and pray soon as I get up.
Absolutely no, me either. I'll be late for work.
But that's us being young as well.
Right.
I'll be late for work, so I got time.
So it's just more so. I started seeing our society, we tend to jump on a trend without doing research.
Right.
Yeah.
And just because like a A-list or B-list celebrity will do it, or somebody that you love or you follow or something like that, whether it's an influencer, whether it's an artist or whatever like that, they'll make a post or start doing something, and then there's a wavement and jumping, and then everybody wants to involve the culture movement.
Right. It's the culture for me.
They want to intertwine the culture with it. So more so what this post was mainly about, just opinionated. I was like, okay, I saw a lot of people talking about energies and vibrations and
which I do believe in that. So I'll go ahead and say I'm not casting judgment. Go ahead.
And I believe in it, but it's more so with you replacing the word God, right?
Right.
Because if you notice, you never see a lot of people saying this is praising God.
Right.
That they woke up, or because even it's gotten to a point where people are, saying, oh, the energy or the vibration just to help
or
you
the universe.
Or the universe.
I feel you about that.
Universe. That's the
Have
that's
you
the word
seen
I was
that,
looking at.
Brie?
The universe.
They be like, the universe just woke me up. The universe woke you up.
Right. So you pray to the universe to see if you can get the job, or you pray to the universe to see blah, blah, blah. And so it was just more so of like, okay, y'all got to remember who created the universe.
Amen.
Who created everything.
Amen.
And that's all it was. And it wasn't a shot, a jab to anybody else or anything like that. But obviously, especially on Facebook, everybody knows everybody's really opinionated. You dig what I'm saying? I am too. So
and sensitive.
I didn't feel nothing,
It's sensitive for me.
I didn't feel any type of way about it. Right.
And that's how we should look at things, though. Like, let's hit there first. Why is it that if we believe in God, why do we let so much stuff bother us?
Right.
Well, I'll say this. I appreciate you posting it because we just, as people that are spiritual and that have a relationship with God, this is sad. Like, it's really sad we've come to a point that we let other stuff take it over. Like, we let our energies and our vibrations take over. And now, don't get us confused. We use the word vibes a lot, don't we?
We do.
It's a catchy word. Like you said, it's trendy.
Right.
But at the same time, I completely agree with what you said. I love the message. When I saw the post, I reacted with a heart because I'm like, you know what? This is exactly what we need in this day and age. When there's so much going on in the world and people are sitting here praying to the universe and not even thinking about the creator of it or thanking him for another day, when people are dying left and right. You are like really, really, really souped. Like your head has been souped by somebody. I don't know who it is, but I guess it's social media. I guess I guess.
And I feel like it's more so a plot. Not to get too deep, but we all come from church backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
So it's more.
Shout out to our church,
right.
Disciples of Christ.
Little Will, Texas.
We're gonna clap for that. But yeah, so
I love my church.
You already know, baby.
We all come from church backgrounds, right? So it's more so for us, right? We didn't take this post as an offense,
right?
But some people that might not know or might not be believers. They might. I felt that they took more offense of it than because I was never dissing or jabbing at anybody. I was just saying, hey, this is the man that created the whole thing that you so called.
What kind of negative feedback were you getting? Like, what were people's disputes against it? Like, what did they say? Because I don't understand what you would dispute. Do you you know what I'm saying, Brie? Like, what is there to dispute? What were people saying?
I can see what they're disputing.
What was they disputing?
Because for one, like reading that, he's saying like energy. My thing would be, so what would go if for somebody that's a non-believer? Because don't get me wrong, you know me, I love my God. Right, you know, I mean, I'm a stomp for God. I'm coming hard about God.
Right.
My thing is, for somebody that's not a believer and don't believe in the things that God has done for them, the fact that they're seeing another day, the fact that they have the job that they have or the family that they have, they're like, all I know is a vibe. So what is better than a vibe?
Okay.
Is what they're trying to say. What are you coming from that's better than a vibe? Tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're coming from.
So what did you get? How did you go back and forth? Did you go back and forth with anybody? How did this go?
I wanna back and forth. See, a lot of people was more so DM me. You know,
they wouldn't put it on the comments.
They wasn't put
nobody.
So first of all, you know you're wrong, right? You ain't even put it out loud,
or you're just not confident in your response.
Which I respect though. I respect because I'm not gonna beef with nobody that I don't know the full.
Well, then don't DM me, boo, because you get blocked.
No, but tell me how you feel so I can understand you.
Right.
I respect that though.
A lot of people. It was a couple of people, and it was some people that I'm actually fairly close with.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And it's really something where you even kind of got to sit back and look at it as yourself, as as believers, and you just realize they got a lot of people that you talk to every day,
right.
you can hang out with, that really aren't, or really just don't know the truth, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or I'm not gonna say they're just stuck on their opinion about the energy and vibrations and everything like that. But as far as the comments, the feedbacks and everything like that, I had a couple of hate comments. You dig what I'm saying? Like I had a girl say, I don't know, I'm not gonna necessarily cuss, but she was like, man, you don't know the F you talking about, energies and vibrations is real. I sit there and meditate.
I didn't think you said it wasn't real. So make sure you read the whole thing.
Bingo.
Right.
And
I'm coming about you.
You know, and it was just one of those things like, okay, so if you feel that opinionated, then why you didn't dish it out on the comments? But so.
Well, let me know her little name.
I got you.
You know how your sister behind it, okay?
I got you after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, because I'm feeling like, okay, so since we're talking about energy, this is energy versus faith for me.
Right.
Because it's like, since we're talking about this, why is there so many young people or so many people that hide behind, I'm going to say, embarrassment almost? Because that's the thing for me. It's like, if you can't admit that God has brought you through something or that you have faith, is there an embarrassment for you? Like, if you can't put out here that God is good and that he's better than a vibe, is that like an embarrassment? Or what is that?
I don't know if it's necessarily.
I guess change my mindset. Because I feel like that's what it is for those that are against it. I don't see how you could go against it.
Yeah. I don't know necessarily how to truly answer that question. One thing I do know is that we have such a negative, the church in general, or Christians, we have such a negative misconception about us.
A connotation, right? It just follows you. If you say I'm Christian, I'm young, and I'm black, they're like, oh, why you still believing in that crap?
You're judgmental, and you're blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And you got some people where you feel like, oh, they left some stuff out the Bible.
Or what about y'all following the white man's religion, and you like, dang, hold on now.
Right.
I'm not even down with that.
The Bible never said that Jesus was white.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
I still don't know what he is.
Let folks talk when they talk, and I'm going to talk what I talk.
Right.
I still don't even know what he looks like. I mean, we kind of did just make this picture. They did just make a picture and put him on a cross, though.
Well,
I
wear
that cross.
You know what that's about, though.
A lot of faith.
You know that's for another topic.
Yeah.
Amen. And I'm sticking with the fact that I know God is real, though.
Right.
No matter what y'all saying he looked like.
Getting back to the vibes, though. Okay, let me say this for all the people that are watching live or listening in here. The vibes thing is real, and I do believe that in this day and age, you have to come with a good vibe around people, because people are so negative these days and are so like pressed for clout that they come around you and they have a bad vibe and have a bad energy. And I know I've dealt with some lately. My sis probably know exactly who we talking about. You got bad vibes around you all the time,
right.
But at the same time, it's like, the best way to get rid of those bad vibes are to pray them away.
Cut them off. No, I cut them off.
I mean, to pray them away, though, too. Like, you want to use your spirituality and the vibe should... No, I feel you.
So you know the cutoff game is strong.
But your spirituality and the vibe should go together. Like, it's like if you got a strong faith and you a young black person, that ain't saying that you going around here praying there all day and every day. You speaking in tongues on folks and calling them out their name and you ain't doing all that.
Right.
But you got a upper hand when it comes to dealing with situations, because at the end of the day you are taken care of by somebody else, and everything's not on you. Because in this day and age, which we're gonna get into later in the podcast segment, mental health is real, especially in the Black community. We live in a very traumatizing time to be Black.
Right.
And I feel like the best way to do something against that is to have a faith in something. Don't be out here just standing for nothing, because you'll fall for anything.
Right.
So
Facts.
my thing is, folks who out here talking about a vibe and a vibration and an energy, what do you say when people come? Do you just get the sage out? Like, what are they doing? Like, I don't know what they're doing, because what I'm doing is I'm like, you know what? F it, because I already know I got somebody behind me. Like, I don't need to be.
And now I'm gonna let you go, Brie, right quick. But that was one of the things where I wanted, where the woman that I was debating.
Don't
with.
call about. Oh, I thought you about your. Okay, never mind.
Nah. The woman I was debating with, right?
Okay.
Oh, she thought I was talking about it's not. The woman I was debating, but that wanted to comment.
Not on this.
The woman I was debating with.
We really edit tonight, boy. He talking.
The woman
I
was debating with, one of the women that I was debating with about this post that messaged me and everything like that. She's a big sager. Right.
Oh.
So
yeah, I ain't never did that because I'm scared.
I don't understand it.
Well,
so I don't do
this
it.
is. I feel like that's something where y'all have to break that down to another, because we can really be biblical about it.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as a Christian, as a believer, it's not right. But that's just my personal opinion, because I can tell you
say
about
that for another day.
I can tell you about
opinionate though.
Right.
That's the thing.
And I can back it up with facts, actually.
And that too though.
You dig?
But my thing is okay to opinionate.
Right, and that's the
not
thing.
in this day and age. Your opinion that you get canceled.
And in this day and age,
that's what I'm saying. Folks ready to unfollow you over your own belief. Like, why is that bothering you?
In this day and age, especially in the Black community, if you don't agree with somebody, you automatically shunned, right?
Right.
Or you automatically, So
I don't be caring though.
So I don't care.
I think my thing is, it's hard being young, Black, and faithful, because it's like,
wait, which kind of faithful?
Both. Bo, you can't be in a relationship with what?
Okay, hold
on, y'all.
Later down the line, I'm gonna tell y'all, if we gonna do that, if y'all gonna do the relationship talks and all that stuff,
it's coming.
Holla at me.
You coming back?
No. Hold on. First of all,
you coming back?
I'll come back later on
Tell me
down
yes
the line.
or no.
I'm gonna show y'all what's going on today.
Okay.
Later on down the line.
So y'all
holler at me
first.
about the relationship talks. Look,
my bro coming back.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. And look, and 21 and up, we really gonna get it popping. I promise you that.
Wait, we gotta put that one on a private viewing.
No. This is
something we gonna get it popping. What kind of popping?
We're gonna be more
forthcoming.
Relax.
Oh, I'm relaxed.
Yeah, me too.
A little bit more.
I ain't never seen.
A little bit more.
Nobody ain't gonna ever catch me scared.
It's a different Walmart and Specs. But yeah.
No, not Specs. But no, for real though. Y'all heard it here first. My bro is coming back for the relationships. But I think my thing was, I don't hide behind the fact that I am strong in my faith, because I think a lot of people don't understand God has got us through a lot. And I'm not scared to say it. I've never been scared to say it and speak my mind, that I understand I'm here because of God. I'm going to leave because of God. Like, this is me, I guess. So this is a question for both of y'all. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it real with the people. Why are people scared to say that?
Oh, that they live for God?
Why are people scared to say they live for God?
But you're hitting on a point, though.
Okay, but that's the thing. Okay, so are people more offended because you said that you really don't want to hear about the vibes, or are they more offended because you said that God is a healer, provider, and protector?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the point. My thing is, if that offends you, then why don't you just try it for yourself? I would tell you this. Just like the commercials say, you got a free 30-day trial, money back guaranteed. You try them for 30 days. Let me know how he do for you. I guarantee that if you pray to God, ask him about the situation, ask him to come through for you, and you gonna give him a time limit,
No,
he'll come through. I'm not saying that we got to use God as a genie in a bottle. I'm not saying that. He's not a genie in a bottle. But at the same time, for those who don't believe and are going against what what Joseph is saying. Sorry, y'all.
Right.
What he's saying. Yes, I wrote. But yeah, you going against.
She gonna be asking special names. She got special names for me.
Right. I felt that though.
But those that are going against what Joseph is saying and who has a rebuttal, my thing, just try it out for yourself. And before you get there and start staging the house down, try actually going to God in prayer and saying, you know what? Because prayer is only talking to him. You don't have to say anything fancy. Right. Talk to God and say, you know, what's up? I'm dealing with this, and that. I want to see how you can come through for me, and I'm going to give you a time limit because I don't really believe. My faith is very weak. If you just try on for a few days, I promise. I didn't did it. Like, this whole 2020 was a trial and error for me and God.
Right.
If you want to get down to personal stuff, like there's some things I wrote down in the beginning of 2020 that came to pass by December 31st. And I'm like in shock still that it's been that good, because I'm like, you know what? I've always believed in God, but I've never ever seen where it's like I put God on a time limit. He actually came through. So I'm just telling y'all as my own personal little testimony. I'm not trying to get too churchy, but I just want to, for those who don't understand what we're talking about, it's like, don't be upset because somebody goes against what you're saying, because we're not actually going against it. We're just saying that we know him as a great God. Like we still believe there has to be good energy that comes through, because it does. Your energy matters. You can't be a Christian with negative energy. You cannot. You cannot be a Christian and be a hater. You cannot. You cannot be a Christian and be a racist. You cannot, because Christians don't have the type of heart. So don't tell me you're a Christian and you love God and also have bad energy. I agree. So if you see Christians out there who are doing that, just know they're a work in progress. They're only human, and don't take them as your end all be all. Take somebody who's more stronger in their faith and look at them as a better example of what kind of Christian we're talking about. We're talking about a Christian that actually understands that vibes, energy do matter, but at the end of the day, don't put all your things that happen to you in life on vibes, energy. Put some of that on the fact that, yeah, I prayed for that's why I got it. Right. I mean, don't just say, yeah, my energy is good, so that's why I got this good job. No, I prayed and worked my tail off for the job. Right. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to beat you to the punch a little bit, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't even going to say give them 30 days. My thing is, look at what you've been
whatever
through.
Time you want.
No, it's like, look at what you've been through. Right. Do you really think
and are you still here today? Because a lot of people didn't dropped off dead in 2020, baby, but you still here.
Do you really think this is man's work?
No, ain't no way.
A man has the power to wake you up and take you to sleep at night. Ain't no way. You think a man really has the power to really make sure you sleep well, wake up well, wake up with food, wake up to keep your family?
Or do you really think that's Satan in the universe?
Right. See, and that's what I was saying. So if my thing for y'all who listen to this, and I hope I get a lot of listeners, because I mean, I'm not hope, I know we are, because I already saw some of y'all joining our lives.
That's God's word.
We're afraid for these days. Right. But my thing is, when you guys listen to this, comment back and let us know, like, what do you do when it comes to energy being off? Or what do you do when it comes to your spirituality being weak? Like, what is your steps that you take in order to build up your faith or to build up your spirituality? Like, what are some things that you're involved in your community? What are your Sunday activities? Because a lot of people say Sunday is like their rest day or their self-care day. What do you do to show that spirituality? What do you guys do? Let's share some of our things besides just going to church. What are some things that we can practice as young Black people to build up that faith and that spirituality in a very pressing, hard time? We live in a very just hard time to be a Christian. So what would you say, Brie, is like your thing that you can do to keep your head on straight, keep sane?
I go to church.
Besides that, I want to say besides that.
Honestly, I don't think you understand that's probably what keeps me sane. Like if we didn't have the choir rehearsal on Saturdays, church on Sunday, if it wasn't that back to back, there's no telling where I would be. I would be in the street somewhere. Right. You got to think there's stuff that keeps me level because I don't have the time to act up. I don't have the time to go out and wild out because it's like I'm spending my time, like my work.
So you saying basically your service to God keeps you in His presence.
Think about this. My Monday through Friday is my paycheck. My Saturday through Sunday is my worship. Like that's where I'm giving my time to. I'm thanking God for that Monday through Friday. I don't have the time to cut up with everybody else.
Now another PSA, y'all. We are not perfect. I don't want to see y'all calling us out when we well in the streets.
I drank a margarita. I drank me a margarita. I do me.
And if you check my YouTube, Wazzam Joseph, y'all know I cut up. So this is, we're not condemning nobody.
We're not telling y'all we perfect. We're just saying things that we do to make us better every day. So what do you do?
Yes.
I think more so it's just kind of about the older I've become in life, especially as a man. More so, I meditate more.
Amen.
I like that.
And it's more so about me just giving, whether you give God 30 minutes of your time, 15 minutes of your time,
of course,
an hour of your time. Something of your time of just peace and quiet. Turn your phones off, put it on do not disturb, whatever. Just sometimes I just want to listen, right?
Right.
That gets me going because a lot of times I'm I go through things. It might be financial stress, it might be family stress, whatever like that, right?
And who gets you through?
You already know who gets you through. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a crystal.
It
ain't no sage. Sage is not gonna calm my nerves.
It's not the universe. So that's one of the more things I try to do, obviously besides working out or something like that. But mainly it's just about me just having that peace and quiet time. And a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I like to do it like early in the morning before you start your day, before it gets too loud outside, everything like that is just real nice and peaceful.
Now you speaking something, you know that,
your
right?
day going Zane. Oh yeah, I already know. I already know that's that
and
Walmart.
I'm with it.
That's that Walmart. 12.49.
That's that Walmart good for something.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I would go against what Brie said, because to me, I've always been in church. I was raised in church. I was born into church. For me, it's having the people outside the church, because I feel like church is a constant. It's always going to be there. It's always a door that's open to go to. I know I can go there for peace, but my thing is having people come to me for peace. Like, I have a great sister who is sitting right here, who will check me, who will pray for me, who will remind me who I am in God. She will not let me just sit here and run off and do crazy stuff. Hey, y'all on the live. She won't let me do crazy stuff. So when I'm talking about, like, I got like a army around me, it's not a 300-man army, but I got some strong people around me who like have a strong faith and who see me struggling with something, who gonna come to my beck and call and be like, bro, you are better than that.
Right.
Like, you can do better. You know better. And they might not even pray. Like, they might not even like pray or get the Bible. They might just talk to me in a way that's sane, which I know is coming from God. And can't nobody come talk to you like that and they from the pits of hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these folks, for real, they be from the dark place. They don't be from nowhere that I want to be. So I'm just talking about, like, get you some friends that's like-minded. Like, they ain't got to be super Christian. It's got to be like-minded. Like, you hanging around a whole bunch of lowlifes who only want to sage the house down every week and don't want to.
Right. Now, I ain't saying
they don't want to pray for you. They don't want to love on you. Like, it ain't going to do nothing for you.
Not to believe in whatever you believe in.
Right. But I'm just saying, like,
that's not what I'm going to say.
But Brie, could we honestly, like, could me, you, and Joseph get along the way? So say right now we're having this conversation. Right. Could we have it if we all believed in something different?
Absolutely. I think it's because I respect your.
We're having it now.
I mean, because I'm not sensitive. So my thing is, if you have a different view and you believe in something else, I'm not afraid to hear nobody out. I guess that's my thing.
Well, no, I'm talking about, can we have a conversation and break down to the people how to
now break it down? I couldn't break down what you believe.
So, but I'm saying, like-minded people need to be together.
Absolutely.
Like, I couldn't hang out with you and call you my good sis if you was always talking about, I just want to believe in vibrations all the time. I don't want to pray. Like, I don't want to be, like, I couldn't be no good
say
sis.
that you was my good sis, but could we still have the same conversation?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He said his close friends was the ones that was sometimes
going
against him.
Right.
So, yeah.
And I do believe, and I think that's why I'm so probably bubble-headed is what you would call it, because I do believe there's a way for us as people, not even as colors, races, culture, or anything. I do believe that it is possible for us to come together on one accord and have different beliefs, dreams, visions, whatever, because it's like we all come from different backgrounds, but you believe in what you believe in and I believe in what I believe in, and unless you come with facts, I can't follow you. Yeah. So I guess that's why that's me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know God is real, but you can't tell me Sage is real. But your grandma may be able to tell you Sage is real because that's how you was raised.
Yeah. Right.
And I cannot
and that's really the problem. The problem is that people don't respect how people are raised.
Right.
People think because I'm raised a certain way and you're raised a certain way, you're supposed to be like me. And if you're not like me, I really don't mess with you because I can't understand you. But my thing is, do people even take the time to try to understand these days? Or do we just cut people off and we cancel them?
I think somebody made up the United States. Because if you think about it, ain't nobody united. We're not even united with our culture.
Right.
So where is the unity?
That's factual.
Where is the unity?
That's factual.
Is it just the people that we believe in, the people that believe in what we believe in? Why can't we unite with somebody else that believes something different?
Right.
And that goes for Christians too, because we're not supposed to judge. If you do believe in Sage, I'm not supposed to judge you.
No, I don't judge them. I know people that use Sage. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Sage. I'm just saying, like, do you have another backup plan besides always saying, I'm just going to go sage my house down because there's just some evil spirits in here? Like, do you have a backup plan for when that doesn't fall through and you still have dark times and you still at home crying by yourself and you still going through mental disparities?
Not to cut your move, but I will say this: there are people that do the staging and everything like that, and still believe in God, right? But they just don't know necessarily
how to use the faith,
or they might not know that it might particularly be not something to do that you should do, right?
Oh, okay.
So they're firm believers. You know, you have your firm believers out there,
right?
But you do have people, you know, who just like us, anybody like us, were raised in the church and everything like that, but it might have gone on to that wavement or that movement, but might not know the true meaning behind that. But that's why it's us as believers to go ahead and educate
them.
Right.
Right, but we have to understand the way to educate them. Because I'm not going to lie to you.
Right.
Some of them believers can come at you harsh, and I'll be like, are you a believer?
Right.
You know, so there is a way.
And that's why I pointed out in the beginning that we have, as Christians, we have more so of a, where we get shunned because we always are the ones
vocal.
That throw stones at people, or vocal or something like that.
And I'm personally a Christian that go against other Christians. Because lately I've been seeing too many Christians, like you said, be judgmental. I don't like it. Right. I don't like being group of people who are always judging somebody else. It's like Jesus Christ. Like, he saved you. Like, let him save somebody else. Don't judge their walk. Just pray for them and mind your business.
People don't know how to mind their business. That's that one.
That's a whole topic right there.
MMB. Over here.
Mind my business.
I'm minding it.
MMB.
I stay minding my business.
But for real, y'all, I really think this talk is great. I hope we get some good feedback so that we can continue the conversation one day when Joseph joins us again.
He will be back for the release.
He will be back. We do have a challenge for you all. We want to leave every episode off with a challenge so that you guys can be participating with us and always talking to us. We want to be interactive with our listeners and our viewers because most of you guys are family. Some of you guys may be new, who may not know you, but once you listen to us, you become family.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the challenge of the day or of the week, because we're back every Thursday at 7:30 to 8:30 here. The challenge of the week will be to comment or send us a topic that you want to discuss on the next one. Right. And not that we'll discuss it on the very next one next Thursday, but we're definitely going to be noting these comments down and coming back to them throughout our discussions. As we go through discussions, we'll definitely be coming back to what you guys put down. So I just want you guys to really be commenting it and really be talking back with us. If you disagree or agree, like Brie said, we are not going to judge you. So let us know.
And let us know because all three of us, we're up to talk about it. It's not necessarily an argument or debate. We're up to talk about it.
And y'all know y'all my people.
Right.
So you might be mad at me today, but you going to talk to me tomorrow.
Right. And it's all love. And even some people, I know some of us have joined live, like myself, I'm on live. But even if anybody else, that sees this might have an opinion about it, holler at us. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is an opinion. Yeah. I can't be mad at you for your opinion.
I say let's end off with this. Everybody end off with something positive that they are excited about for 2021 because 2020 was hard. So let's get people let's get people a vibe they can feel, y'all. Y'all want to give them a good vibe
or a sight of good faith.
Shoot, since y'all talking about vibes, give them a good vibe.
Because if I manifest this and it come real, I'm gonna say it was God.
Also, okay, can we go on there real quick? Do you
manifesting?
Mind? Yes.
Go ahead.
So do you know about the manifesting? Do you believe that it's all manifestation or there's got to be some work put into that? Because that's like a big thing now. Because the B. Simone, she got a whole manifestation journal. And girls out here just manifesting stuff, but they ain't to put in no work.
A lot of people are manifesting, and, aka wishing, but they're not putting that work in.
I like that.
You dig what I'm saying?
The wishing.
You got to put that work in, and it tells you even in the Bible about a working man. You know what I'm saying? You have to put that work in. God is not going to honor you if you don't put that work in. You dig?
Didn't it say faith without works is dead?
Faith without works.
Okay, so yeah. So you hoping that you get? I don't know because I'm not a verse quoter, but I do know when I hear something and it sticks to me, I retain it. So my thing is, if you over here talking about something, you just manifesting and you wishing and hoping for something, but you're not putting any work in, I call you lazy. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, go ahead to what y'all was talking about as far.
I'm sorry. No, I like that one though. We do got to do something on that because the manifestation is real to me. I don't know.
No, it is real. But when I manifest, I pray over my manifestations. Like last year when I was telling y'all about how my 20 things came to pass, what I did was I wrote them down in a journal, then I prayed over them. I just didn't say, oh, yeah, I wish I put in a star that I get this. Like I was this is what I want in my life. I'm going to write it down to make it plain and to make it visual. And then I love that I saw that this morning that Brie posted.
Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. But this is the one that got me. It's like manifest, but also do the work.
That's what I'm saying. But also pray over it too, because how you gonna manifest is how you spiritual, but then you don't even pray over your manifestation.
Praying is working too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a lot of people. That's not for another topic. But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do not know that.
That praying is part of your work.
Yes.
But if
because it becomes hard to pray when you don't have. When you like tired, when you tired and when you going through, praying is the last thing you really want to do. Let's just be honest. Like sometimes prayer can feel like a job.
Right.
Yep.
Like I got to pray tonight and I'm just pissed off.
No, but
sometimes I skip a few nights of prayer. I'm gonna be honest.
I felt that honestly because there is times I've been like, Lord, I really need you, and I done prayed 2 months in a row, and I still feel like that door ain't open. But I think that's where faith come in, and if you don't have it, then you really can't manifest because you ain't got the faith to manifest with.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh, did y'all like that one?
Hey man, I said
y'all gonna start writing these quotes.
I see how you flipped it. You see, she good with the plugins and that flip, son. I see that.
Y'all better write Brie quotes.
All right, let's go one by one, y'all. 2021 manifestations and good vibes. Here we go. We start with Joseph, our special guest.
So my sis Brie, she thought that she was the only entrepreneur in the building.
Ooh, tell me what you got.
Of course, you're not the only one.
All right.
So 2021. We're gonna say this. We're not gonna say by the end of the year, right? We're gonna say by the end of February.
Amen.
Before end of February.
Speak it.
My videography business will come.
Boy, we clapping for you.
You dig what I'm saying? So let's clap it up for that. I do have a videography business. I'm not just, a lot of people just think I'm just a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm really going to be doing, shooting weddings, shooting gender reveals, everything like that.
I'm getting married, so.
You dig what I'm saying? Hey, you got to claim it.
Speak it into existence. Hold on. Speak that though, sis.
Speak that into
existence. Because I believe in it.
I think it's about time for all of us,
Oh, it is. Yeah, we in our 20s, but we ain't babies though. Hold on there. Right. Is somebody coming up on Dirty 30 over here?
Ooh, is you
coming up? That was last week.
Yay!
That was on the 19th. 30.
You
appreciate y'all. You dig?
Dirty 30.
So I'm 30 years old now, so it's really
old.
You are.
It's not 90s, baby. You dig? But it's time to no more games. You know what I'm saying? No more games. So it's time.
You want to sit down?
Brie, when I told you we're gonna come back on that talk for the next episode whenever they invite me again, and we're gonna definitely
you're part of the team, bro.
Okay, so look, whenever y'all ready, I'll come back.
You just let me know. We got you. You always got a spot here.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk.
We having your bro on
That's
her.
your chair.
Huh?
We having your bro on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
big bro.
Yeah.
Big bro. Yeah. Shout out
my wife.
Shout out my big bro. Big
with
Mike.
the wife.
Shout out my bro. I love bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's the bromance for me.
It's the bromance for me. All right, so Brie, go ahead and give us something for 2021. Shout out to Joseph for launching his new videography business. Once it is launched, we will be sure to give you guys information on how to follow him and get in contact with him to book him for his business details. Go ahead, Brie.
For me, I think I just want to shout out the entrepreneurship for me.
Yes,
I love to see it. Just up and finally believing in yourself to do something is amazing. And I think that goes for all of us. I'm manifesting for everybody. I don't manifest for just myself. Y'all know me. I'm not no selfish manifester.
Manifester.
I manifest that this podcast grows exceedingly above all. You know what I'm saying? That's just my faith. You know what I'm saying? So this podcast is going to go forever and beyond. Our businesses, because I ain't going to put nobody else's business out there, but people around me are exceeding. You see what I'm saying? And succeeding. So I manifest that my team grows, my family grows in every way. I'm manifesting that God just brings us through 2021 better than he did 2020. Right. So that's my manifestation. I can't put all my goals and dreams out there. Somebody might steal them.
You dig what I'm saying? You gotta keep a lot of things to yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
See the negative energy come in and steal your goals.
But tell me, Mo, what you got, girl? Manifest with us.
I'm just excited for new relationships in 2021. Not meaning romantic, not romantic. Not like necessarily. I mean, those two.
Look, Brie ready to cut up.
I love my bro.
So extra.
Go ahead.
My sister's so extra, y'all. But yes, those two. But I'm excited for the newfound marketing relationships and networking relationships. I feel like even just us having Joseph on the show, we've known him for years, but at the same time, like things have just slowed down because of COVID, so we haven't necessarily seen you like that. And just to know that you out here working this hard and that you came and added value to what we're doing today, we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to network him.
Most def.
I can't wait to network and get with other people who can add value to us as well, and just start expanding our brands and start getting around people who are like-minded, because little do we know we need people. And a lot of times in this generation, we cut people off and we quick to say, I don't want to deal with you, or I don't need you. But it's like, dang, how are you ever going to make it in life when you have nobody around you that's like a good person? You got all these people around you, but nobody really love you or care about you. It's like, I want to be around people who love and care and who don't really take one bad day or one bad altercation and make it into a bad situation. Like, we got to learn how to stick it out with each other and be there for one another and kind of
like we do.
Yeah, and keep the vibes going, keep them positive, and just keep everything flowing so that 2021, even if it's a COVID year, I don't care what it is, we still doing what we got to do. We ain't letting other outside influences stop us from doing what we know we're called to do. So that's what I'm excited about. All right, so don't forget about the challenge, guys. It is to comment or send us a topic of what you want to discuss on one of our next upcoming episodes. Also, please let us know your thoughts about tonight's episode. We want to thank Joseph for stopping by.
Thank you, good bro.
Thank you.
Love.
You can follow him at Wazzam Joseph. We'll have all the information for following him linked to this episode, as well as we want to shout out JP and the crew, I believe, for having us on tonight using their platform. Shout out. The setup here is awesome. We are appreciative of it. We also want to say, guys, tune in every Thursday between 7:30 and 8:30 for the podcast. It is TTalk with Brie and Mo. And I'm going to pass it off to my lovely co-host to end us out for the night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love y'all.
And we're just going to check up the deuces on that one. Keep your faith. Hit us up if you have any questions, you need any assistance. You got my bro Wazzam Joseph everywhere. Hit him up. Follow him on his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. But make sure you keep up with TTalk because we coming with all the tea. Good tea, bad tea. Sweet tea, unsweet tea, green tea, purple tea, all the teas. Keep up with us, though. Good night, y'all.
Good night.